ain't getting me, son. What? Okay, so we see through walls now? I didn't know we were playing X-Men. What's up, guys? It's Born Legit with Thug Life Gaming. This is TLG's very first Call of Duty video. I'm going to take you through the best loadout and class setup strategy because that was the most requested thing that people want to see this week. Now, before we get started, if you like the video and you like the channel, click that thumbs up button and subscribe to the channel. But let's get right into it. I'm going to show you the primary weapon I use, the attachments, the lethal piece of equipment, my perks, and the strike packages that I use. Now, what weapon do I have equipped? I'm going to equip a assault rifle because it has the biggest variety of use. You can kill people from a long range, medium range, and short range. So which one do I use? I equip the Honey Badger, and I'm going to show you exactly why here in a second. Now that I have it equipped, it has the yellow stats in the bottom right hand corner of the screen. Now, compared to some of the other weapons, it has some stats that are a little bit worse, some stats that are a little bit better, but overall, it's a great weapon, and let's compare it to the ARX 160, which is a lot of people's favorite weapon. Now, as you look at the stats, the ARX only has just a little bit more damage and just a little bit more of a fire rate, and that's the only big difference. Other than that, the Honey Badger is a better weapon. But what a lot of people are forgetting is the Honey Badger has an integrated silencer. If you're a smart player, you want to play with a silencer so you don't show up on people's mini-map when you shoot your gun or you kill an enemy from behind. So let's see what happens once you equip the ARX with a silencer. So I'm going to go down here, equip it, and then all of a sudden the range turns into Oscar the Grouch garbage. As you can see, the range dropped significantly, the accuracy went up just a little bit, but even with that accuracy, the accuracy still isn't as good as the Honey Badgers, and look at the difference in the range. So that's exactly why I equipped the Honey Badger. Now, the two attachments that I put on is a foregrip, just so I have better control when I'm shooting at enemies to give me a better chance of killing them, and surprisingly, I use the tracker sight. Now let's show you exactly why I use it. A good example of why I love the tracker sight is right here on the map Sovereign. Someone has released the gas, but the tracker sight highlights your enemy. Another example of that is right here. I look down through the windows and my tracker sight picks up another person. I get a kill here because the tracker sight highlights an enemy's foot, and then I get more kills following. These next two clips will show you that it only takes about 2 or 3 hit markers from an extremely long distance to get a kill with the tracker sight on the Honey Badger. Check it out. The last thing I want to talk about is how great the Honey Badger's fire rate is. It almost feels like you're carrying around an SMG. Check it out. Now let's take a look at that at normal speed. Okay, so we've talked about the honey badger and the 2 pieces of attachments associated with it. Next, let's talk about the lethal piece of equipment that we're going to use. If you notice, I skipped over the secondary slot because secondary weapons are absolutely pointless. It's easy to pick up a primary weapon off of a dead guy's body and use it as your secondary weapon. And not having a secondary also gives you an extra slot in your perks. But the lethal piece of equipment that we're going to use is the IED for the simple fact that it gives you the most frequent kills. Now the thing that I do different from most people is I use the extra lethal perk. It's only worth 2 slots and it gives you an extra IED, so you now have 2. Now let me show you how effective that can be. The smartest way to utilize IEDs is to keep control of an area or room that you and your team are trying to protect. On this map, Octane, I like to keep control of the strip club, because you know I get jiggy with it. And I lay the IED at a spot that protects me from 2 entrances. Let's see how many kills I get. Now here again, I lay the mine where it protects me from 2 entrances. Now let's talk about the perks that I'm going to use. I use a total of 4 perks because I don't have a piece of secondary equipment and I don't have a piece of tactical equipment. Now you already know that I use the extra lethal perk to get that extra IED, but the second one I'm going to equip is Hardline. The reason I use this is because having to get 1 less kill can mean the difference between ending a game with a 1 KD or ending the game with a 5 KD. Having to get 1 less kill can set off a chain reaction of all of your kill streaks, boosting your KD by the end of the match. Now the third one I'm going to pick is Off the Grid. The reason I choose this is because staying hidden from your opponent is key to staying alive and having a good KD, because if they know where you are, they're most likely going to kill you. So increase your average lifespan by equipping that. Now the fourth one I'm going to choose is Quick Draw. I think Quick Draw is one of the most underrated perks, and not only Ghost, but every single Call of Duty to ever have it. Now, I'm going to show you exactly why I think it's useful. The important thing about Quick Draw is it allows you to get the first shot off when you find yourself face to face with opponents. The last thing we're going to talk about is the strike package. I use assault because I want to get as many kills as possible. The first thing I'm going to choose is the guard dog because unlike the IMS, it goes anywhere with you all over the map, allowing you to get kills in any region of the map. And not only does it get kills next to you while you're playing, running around, or shooting somebody, but even after you've died, it runs back to where you've spawned, killing anybody in his path. The second thing that I'm going to pick is the Sentry Gun because I found it more useful than the Trinity Rockets. It was getting me more kills more often, and I just found it more useful. And not only that, but it also picks up kills extremely quickly after you've placed it down. Just put it in a region that you know a lot of people are going to cross by, and it's going to pick up kills pretty quickly. Now the third thing I'm going to equip is the Battle Hinds, just because I found it more useful than Vulture. It was getting me more kills more often and surprisingly quickly. Alright guys, that's my suggested and complete loadout. Let me know what you thought of it in the comments below, but let's get right into the segment of the week. It's called Vic's Finest.
Enemy SATCOM spotted.
What's up, Riley? You hear something? You see somebody? What's going on? Oh, shit, son, it's going down. Yo, kick him in the nuts, put your finger in his butt, do something, Riley. You got this, yo. This is like Michael Vick's. Oh, I'm talking Michael Vick's backyard right now. We getting it in. That's my bitch right there. Come here, boo-boo. Come over here. Let's celebrate. Let's celebrate. Come here, did you good boy? Did you good boy? Yo, hit me with some dap real quick. Hit me with it. Yeah. Alright guys, tell me what you thought of the loadout strategy and the segment of the week in the comments below. And if you like the video, click that thumbs up button. And if you love this channel, go ahead and subscribe. But let's get into the TLG shout out of the week. This week's winner goes to I'm a Donkey. This guy has done a lot to support the community. He's a really young cat, but he's got a big heart. And he's always poning noobs with me on Call of Duty Ghosts, and he tells his friends about it, he gets people to subscribe, and he just gets the word out via Xbox Live, so I really appreciate your support, man. Keep it up. Alright, quick reminder, the TLG November Challenge is still going on. Whoever gets the most people to subscribe to the Thug Life Gaming YouTube channel will win a free video game of your choosing. It's easy, you just send me a message on Xbox Live, my gamertag is Born Legit, let me know who you got to subscribe. The person in first place right now only has 2 subscribers, so it's very possible to win, guys. Go ahead and try it. Alright, now another quick reminder, I have a PayPal donate button on the homepage of Thug Life Gaming. The channel is getting pretty expensive with all the advertising, copyrights, and trying to save up money for the tournaments. So if you want to help me out, go ahead and click that donate button. Alright, and now the last reminder, the Thug Life Gaming clan is up and running on Call of Duty Ghost. If you haven't joined already, send me a message to invite you, or you can just apply to be in the clan and I'll accept your application. When clan wars start up, we're going to be doing a lot of clan matches. We're looking to have a huge clan, and we're looking to be one of the top clans in the whole video game. So it's going to be really exciting, guys. I can't wait to do it with you. So I hope you enjoyed this week's video, and I'll see everybody next week.